In this video, I'm going to be unboxing, testing, and reviewing this 600-watt solar generator system from ALLPOWERS. Stick around for this week's gear review. Hi, my name is Dan and welcome to DC Outdoors. If this is your first time here and you like outdoor adventure videos, gear reviews, and other outdoor related stuff, well, please get started by hitting that like, subscribe, and the bell notification button so you don't miss anything. Well, let's get on with this week's gear review. Alright, so I should start by saying the folks at ALLPOWERS sent me this 600-watt solar generator system for me to test out and to provide a review. So I want to thank the folks out at ALLPOWERS for sending me this equipment, but let's take you back a little bit to the initial unboxing, and I will show you how these products were packaged, what comes in them. We'll walk you through some demos on some different things I've run. I'll show you some of the options on how to charge this thing, and I'll show you the Bluetooth app and the app connectivity, and I'll give you my overall review. So stick around with this one, guys. I really think you're going to enjoy this video. First of all, let's take a look at the ALLPOWERS SP029 140 watt portable polycrystalline solar panel. There's some of the specs for this unit. To let you guys know, this 140 watt solar panel is currently priced at $299 Canadian on the ALLPOWERS website. It is on sale for $199, and I will show you a discount code at the end of the video where you can actually get this for 10% off the $199 price. First thing that I really like about this is the variety of attachments that you get. Just check this out. Inside this package, you have the ability to charge this off of a battery. You have several different outputs that you can actually use to charge devices directly from this solar panel. You have the built-in connection cords here. You have another output right there. I love how it's all self-contained with its own little zipper case, which is awesome. This thing unfolds as so. And it contains 4 solar panels. And a cool thing about it is there are these stands built right into it. I don't know if you guys can see that right now, but this will allow you to actually rest this thing up. And again, it's all built in right with these Velcros, all into this nice little compartment. So I'm really excited to give the solar panel a try, but let's open up the power station next, and I'll show you what that looks like. So inside the cardboard box, we have our instruction manual. Another accessories pouch. Inside there, we got the regular plug-in cord to charge this thing just off the house or off of the grid. And this right here is our ALLPOWERS R600 Portable Power Station. 600 watts. It is currently priced at $399 on the ALLPOWERS website, but it is on sale right now for $269 Canadian. And again, I will show you a discount code later in this video where you can actually save 10% off, even off the $269 price. Or they also have a combination where you can actually get the entire 600 watt solar generator system, where you get this and the 140 watt solar panel for $459. And again, I have a 10% discount code where you can actually save 10% off. So let's fire up this thing and we're going to try it out and just see how it will work in some camping situations. And I will show you some features of it, but I'm excited to give this a try. Right, so as you can see here, there's a couple different ways where you can charge this thing up. You can obviously charge it just from your regular AC power source, and there is a fast charging element built into this. And then obviously you can pair it together with the ALLPOWERS solar panel pictured over there to actually charge this thing off the sun for a completely grid-free solution for power. So that's pretty awesome. And like I said, it all comes together with all the cords you need, whether it be the cords to connect the solar panel to the generator, or alternatively the AC charging cord, which I mentioned was included in the box. Another cool thing I'll highlight, and I'll show you guys afterwards, but there is an app for this which will allow you to actually manage this device remotely. So I'll show you some more about the Bluetooth connection that this thing has and how you can use the app, to manage the ALLPOWERS generator. This thing is 100% charged. You can see that there is a work light on it that you can also utilize. And there is a wireless charging output as well. So you can actually charge your cell phone just off this wireless device just by putting your cell phone right on top of it. It's got a little carrying handle built into it, which hides away nicely. This is where you're going to connect and charge your off the AC charge or off your solar panel, and they are tucked away with this little door. So as you can see, everything is tucked away in there. Keep it neat. Let's try plugging it in, trying some different stuff, and we'll tell you how this works. Okay, so the first thing we're going to try to do is charge my son's iPhone. So we have that there, charging cord here. We'll plug it into the AC plug, and then we'll turn on the AC outlet. Let's see if it's working. I can hear the fan firing up.
There we go.
We got a charge indicator here, and I can see that it is drawing 7 watts. 6 watts. There you go. So this thing has a 600 watt output, and we are drawing only 6 watts out of it to charge. So that's one thing that we're doing right now, and we'll let it do its thing. Also, if I was camping, maybe I would want to take a lamp along, right? So let's try that out. So we'll plug the lamp into the other AC outlet, and then we'll turn it on. You can see that we've jumped up on our usage. We're using 11 watts, and we are currently charging a cell phone, and we are also running our light. So we got 2 devices going off of this thing right now. There's no input. We're running it right off the battery. 11 watts output. Okay, I'm going to try to add something else to the mix here. We have this little teeny tiny Coca-Cola mini fridge. It says it's a 40 watt draw. So let's plug that in and see what it does. A little flicker off the light. I can hear that this is going. And so now we're drawing 57 watts, 56 watts. So I think this was quoted at 40. Let's just double check. Yeah, it's set up to cold. So we are set to go. Fridge is running. I can hear it humming. The light is running, and we are drawing a combined 53 or 54 watts, running both this little mini fridge and the light. the phone is not charging right now. I had to unplug it to connect the other device. Another really cool thing about this system, as you can see, I'm outputting 49 watts, but in reality, if I was plugged in to the solar panel, I would be actually drawing an input and an output and keeping the battery still, charging as I used energy. So that's pretty cool that, we could do that as well. But right now, this power station is not plugged in. It's just, drawing from it. So the real big kicker is you'll have to keep your items that you plug in under a 600 watt capacity. For example, I was going to try to demo a toaster. Well, a toaster is 1,000, or our toaster anyway, is 1,000 watts. So it will not run it. Also, the coffee maker that I have here at home is a 1,200 watt. So it also would not run the coffee maker. So you have to keep the items that you use at an output of under 600 watts. So we're still running our lamp and this teeny mini fridge, 6-can mini fridge kind of thing. And you can see here that we are drawing 49 watts as an output, and it would last about 4 hours pulling this kind of a current. So just out of interest's sake, let's unplug the fridge. So with the fridge unplugged, you can see I can get 15 hours running this 6 watt output light bulb. So that's pretty wild. 15, 16 hours. There you go. Okay, here's something I haven't tried before. We got a oscillating fan plugged into the power generator. Again, everything's off, so you can see it's not drawing any output. Let's turn on the plug. Let's see if she works. The plug is on. I'll turn the on switch on the fan on. So that's on low right now. So the fan is drawing about 51 watts. You can see there from an 83% charge. It'll last about 3 hours on a low setting. Setting number 2. You can see the draw jumps up a little bit, pulling about 62 watts, about 3 hours still. And that's on 3, so that's on the top power of this fan. Yeah, so we're pulling about 76 watts, about 2 hours off of an 83% charge. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how to use the wireless charging pad. So basically press and hold this. It'll turn on the generator. 83% left. You click on this one and you click on this one. Then when you put your cell phone on top, you hear that little beep beep. And we're drawing about 7-9 watts of output power. So I do find that it's a little faster to charge off of this usually, especially if you have a fast charging power brick. But this works as a great alternative if you have happened to lose your charging cord. So next I'm going to plug in the generator. Charge it up. We brought it down to 92%, running the light bulb and that mini fridge for, I don't know, maybe about an hour. And you can see that the input off the wall is pulling 143 watts. And it's saying to me that it's going to take 24 minutes to charge it back up from 92% up to 100. Really simple. It's a pretty quick charging time too when you really think about it. All right, next I want to highlight the advantages and some of the features here of the solar panel. So again, the solar panel itself is connected with these 2 cords and this little box. So in theory, you can actually plug some devices right into the solar panel and charge. You got a couple of USBs and again a micro USB port that you could plug directly into this unit and charge directly from the sun. You also, of course, have these cords, the red and the black, which go into some of the attachment cords that I showed you earlier on. The first one is this guy with the yellow end. That yellow end goes directly into the power station, and it's what allows you to charge your power station directly from your solar panel. Next up, you have this one with the battery clips. So again, you could plug this directly into the solar panel using the red and the black, and then connect this directly to your battery, charge a battery. And it's got this awesome multi-purpose cord. So again, you would connect the red and the black to these guys. Then you got this multi-purpose end, which connects into all of these variety of these different tips. So again, you can charge different devices like laptops and so forth, again, directly from the solar panel if you don't want to plug in those devices or can't plug in those devices, to the USB ports. So next up, I'm going to show you guys how this thing does charge from the sun, and I'll show you the setup there. All right, so we're going to give the solar generator a try. Full transparency, it's a pretty smoky day out here today, guys, so I know we're not going to be getting, optimal sun, but we'll still give it a whirl. So again, I've got the cord connected here for our solar generator. Again, you open up the little flap, you plug it in. She is currently plugged in, and I will show you guys here on the screen, but it's intaking 26 watts right now of power, which is pretty cool because, again, you got to remember, if I'm taking in 26 watts of power, I could still be using devices at the same time. And therefore, for example, if I'm charging my cell phone, we know that that takes about 7 or 15 watts of power. So if I was charging my cell phone off of here and still taking in power from the sun, I'm able to still have a surplus of power to charge the battery, even while using a device like a low power device like a cell phone. So you can see it's actually doing 26 watts right now, and it's showing me 2 hours to full charge using nothing. So pretty remarkable stuff. I reposition things facing the sun a little better, and I'm actually taking in 39 watts now. So you can see that charge time has dropped down to about an hour. All right, everybody, I'm going to show you how easy it is to use the app for the ALLPOWERS generator. So basically what you do is you click into the ALLPOWERS app. You have to connect the Bluetooth device. So basically what you're going to do is you turn on your generator, and then you usually have to press and hold the button that turns on the USB outlets, and then you'll see a little indicator there that the Bluetooth mode is ready. Then you just click there, you click next step, you click on your generator. It'll take a minute or two. Oops. It's connecting right now. There you go. So the cool thing inside of this is you are able to basically look and see what the output and the input is. So I'll plug in my cell phone just so you can see what I mean. I'm plugging in my cell phone charger right now, and you can actually turn on the outlet. I'll just flick this switch. Check this out. So that actually turns on the AC outlet just through the app. So you can see right now my phone is charging, and it's going to show me that I have an output of 17 watts, and again, no input because this thing isn't charging. So I like this concept because, one, I can actually turn devices that are plugged into the AC outlet on or off just simply through using this switch, which I think could be handy. For example, like if you wanted to plug in a light and potentially even use this thing to turn on a light outside, of camp or something outside, you could literally use this to just do it. I'm going to show you as well that you can also turn on and off the USB. So I just unplug my phone from the AC. You can see I just turned off the AC using the button on the generator, and it shuts that off. But so my cell phone is now plugged into one of the USB slots. We'll turn this on, and there you go. You can see that the cell phone is now drawing 16 watts just by me turning on the USB option. So again, this switch lets you turn on the little Type-C USBs, the regular USB, or the DC 12 volt, cigarette lighter type plug-in. Again, you can turn this all on and off, just through the app. The other thing is you can actually activate the light on the unit by, again, flicking the switch on and off. So you can see there, it's drawing still 16 watts, even with the light on and my cell phone plugged in. So I hope that gives you a little bit of a look here at the app. Again, really easy to use, super convenient. You can see again all the information from the front display, 83% remaining. This thing should last 16 hours and 5 minutes, drawing something of only 16 watts. So basically you got 16 hours here of, charging your cell phone from an 83% charge. I gotta say, thank you again to ALLPOWERS for sending me this awesome solar generator system. I am completely blown away by it. I will absolutely recommend it. It's a great piece of equipment that I think will be a really great thing for me to use when I'm off-grid camping, but to also use around the house as just an emergency power source. 600-watt system, I'm blown away by it. I love the features that these guys put into it. The little carrying bags, the variety of different connections and cords, the Bluetooth compatibility, the wireless charger on the top. I mean, I gotta say that these folks put in a lot of thought into this system. So that's the first thing that I really, really appreciate. The variety of features, was absolutely stellar. It's really simple to use, super easy to use, and really, really, really reliable. I like all the little carrying capacity, carrying holders, handles, little storage pockets, storage bags. These guys put a lot of thought and quality into the product that they're providing. So 600 watts, I think, is a great, great, great option for camping. The reality of it is you will have to watch the things that you power. I'll be honest with you, you might be able to find coffee makers or toasters below the capacity that'll allow you to be used off of this thing. If that's what you're looking for, you're gonna have to shop around and find those solutions that again will draw less than 600 watts. And it's probably gonna be a variety of guessing and testing, because one of the things to consider, a lot of times when a toaster or coffee maker kicks on, it actually may draw more than the wattage that it claims, to kind of kick that thing on, and then sometimes the power drops a little bit, but that may actually not work, with this 600 watt system. I think that this system is perfect for, camping applications where you're not going to be using those heating appliances necessarily, but I love it as a charging option. I think that this is a really, really great solution to be able to take out camping, still be able to charge things like your cell phones, run a light off of it, charge up a GoPro, maybe even charge up a battery pack, run a radio, charge up your computer, stuff like that. I mean, that kind of application, I think that, really, really, really is with what this is meant for. I love the option of being able to pair this up with the solar panel. Just think about that, guys. You're able to, charge off of the power bank, right, or power station, right? You're charging this up off the solar panel while you're still using this thing, to charge devices. So this is a great, great, great option to have around camp. You can literally set it up. You can charge a power bank off it, top up your laptop, top up your cell phone, all of that stuff while you're still actually putting power, into this generator system. So that way you can actually use this power station, in the nighttime, right, to run that light or what have you. So I think that this is a really, 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 really great option. And you know what? I think it's priced really well. Like I mentioned off the top, the power station itself usually values for $399. It is on sale right now for $269. And then again, the solar panel, $299 regular. It's on sale right now for $199. You can buy both as a pair. Again, the regular price of both, this whole system together, is $659 Canadian. It's on sale right now for $459 Canadian. But the crazy cool thing is you can get 10% discount off either piece or the entire combination. What you'll do is you'll use the links below in the description and you'll enter in the savings code DCO10. So DCO10 will actually take 10% off of the $459 price, the $269 price, or the $199 price. So again, that 10% code can apply to either piece or the whole package. So, again, I think that that's a pretty good deal when you're talking at around $400 Canadian for something that's gonna, set you up with an endless supply of power. So, overall, I really, really, again, want to thank ALLPOWERS for sending me this. I am absolutely blown away by your product. Really enjoying it, and would really recommend, this system for anybody, in the market for something like this. Again, I think it's a great solution for off-grid camping. I think it's an awesome solution to have around your house in an emergency situation. And I'll be honest with you, it has been handy to have around the house just to use as an extra power source. If I'm working down in my office, for example, my wife's, cell phone charger cord was lost for a bit there, so we just used the wireless charging pad to kind of carry her through. So, I think you can find daily applications for something like this, in addition to obviously using it, for camping or emergencies or whatever you might have. And the other cool thing about it is they do have other sized power stations, and they do have other size solar panels. So, if you're looking for something that's going to pump out a little bit more power, I encourage you to check out ALLPOWERS, and you can use that DC-010 to save off of those units as well. So go check that stuff out too. But again, I'll put some links down in the description below. If you made it this far, I want to thank you as always for watching. I am trying to grow the channel, so if you like what you see, if you're interested in gear reviews, you like hunting, camping, fishing adventures, please, I would really appreciate it if you drop a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't. That helps me grow the channel, and it helps me get these videos out to a larger audience. Until next time, we'll see you outdoors.